how's it going? Where am I? I know you're questioning this. This
is the Polar Express.
No, I'm kidding. It's not the Polar Express. This is my new place and I'm so excited about it. I will do a apartment tour video very, very soon. But I just did a video on my sister Jessii Vee's channel talking about, oh, do I have lipstick on my face? No. Talking about movies that creeped us out when we were kids, and I promised you guys when I was in that video that I would do a Polar Express conspiracy theory video, and Frosty the Snowman conspiracy theory video, and a elf spaghetti eating video. So those videos are going to come up very soon, and then I will do an apartment tour video and a bunch of other videos for you guys because I'm so excited. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the Polar Express conspiracy theories. So first off, I just want to say the Polar Express is one of the best Christmas movies in my opinion. I think it's really magical. I think it's really Christmassy. I think it was very well done. It has a beautiful message, I think, to all ages. Although it does have a little bit of a creepy tone to it, a dark tone, almost like a Tim Burton-y kind of feel to it. And when I was a kid, it really did kind of resonate with me in like an eerie way. Just little things like the hobo on the train, the creepy puppets coming to life and like trapping the boy in there. You know, the whole idea behind not being able to hear the bell, the Christmas town when it's quiet and abandoned and he's all alone there, and just everything surrounding it is kind of creepy. And not to mention the animation, which at the time was like groundbreaking for the film industry when I was a lot younger. But looking back on it, the way it was animated, everybody kind of looks like a animatronic, and it's really creepy. I don't like the way they look. But so the very first conspiracy theory I will tell you is, in my opinion, the creepiest one. And that is that the hobo on the train is actually a ghost who died at the top of the train when he collided with the top of Flat Top Tunnel. And this conspiracy theory was actually proven, confirmed to be true by a Reddit user, because there is a deleted scene from the movie, you guys. There's a song that explains what happened to the hobo on the train, and I will link it in the description below, so go and check that out. I can't believe this. When I was a kid, I had no idea that there was a deleted scene that confirmed this, but I always got a really eerie vibe by the hobo, and I always kind of knew that he was a ghost, but I was never actually quite sure. But this conspiracy theory is actually quite, once you know about it, it's pretty obvious, because like when he hits the top of the tunnel in the movie, he turns to snow. The next conspiracy theory is that the hobo on the train is actually the boy, if in the future, if he doesn't complete his mission to the North Pole and meet Santa, because the beginning of the movie, the boy is doubtful, he's questioning Santa, he's a little bit bitter and angry and frustrated about it, and so is the hobo. The hobo is really against the idea of Santa. He calls himself the king of the North Pole. He's really bitter. He is convincing the boy that seeing is believing. However, the hobo saves him and is also helpful with him on his journey to the North Pole. So in truth, the hobo is subconsciously trying to get the boy to the North Pole to meet Santa, so that that doesn't become his future, if that makes sense. The hobo represents the boy's future if he doesn't get to the North Pole and meet Santa. Budget for this movie was very high. I mean, they had every opportunity to hire multiple people to do the voiceovers, but they only hired Tom Hanks, and I think that there is a connection between specific characters and why it is the way it is. So here's the theory. There's a reason why Tom Hanks voiced the hobo, the boy as an adult, and the conductor. because at the end of the movie, when you hear the boy's voice as an adult, it sounds just like the hobo's voice, and it sounds just like the conductor's voice. So, like I said before, the hobo represents his future. And if you guys didn't notice, the hobo's face and the conductor's face are very, very, very similar. There's a lot of similarities there. The hobo represents the boy's future if he doesn't smarten up, basically. And the conductor represents his future and what he ends up becoming at the end of the film. And the conspiracy theory is the boy becomes the conductor, helping kids believe in Santa Claus because he never stops believing after his experience. The last conspiracy theory is that it was all a dream. And I wish that it was more black and white, but the truth is that there's more proof showing that it was a dream than it was real, but there are colliding facts, and at the end of the day, there is no valid proof that either one is right. But here are the reasons as to why the conspiracy theory of it all being a dream exists. So the director said himself that the characters that go through the journey with him in this Polar Express experience are based on memories in his own life. For example, the boy's father, when we get to see him, we only see glances of him, and he's always wearing red. He has the Santa hat. When the boy goes downstairs before his adventure, he hears what he thinks is Santa Claus, and he hears bells, and the dad is walking in looking like Santa when it reveals that it's him, only his dad and his sister, when he thought that it was Santa Claus. At the beginning of the film, the boy falls asleep to a clock ticking, and then the clock ticking stops when he wakes up before he goes out to see the Polar Express. The last thing that makes me lean more towards it being all a dream is that when the boy rushes outside to see the Polar Express at the beginning of the film, his robe rips and there's a hole in his robe and marbles fall out. And throughout the movie, it's very valid and clear that the boy has the hole in his robe throughout the movie. It causes a bunch of problems. We get to see it all the time. And at the end of the movie, when he gets up to go downstairs, when he's woken up by his little sister for Christmas morning, he finds his robe and he rips it in the same exact place. Marbles fall out of it and there's a hole. So it's like that never happened in the beginning. Why would it all of a sudden be stitched up and there's marbles in it again? There's just no way. But like I said, it's not black and white, because when he goes downstairs, he finds the bell, you know, Santa brought it to him, and the parents have no idea what it is. Like I said, there's collisions as to whether or not it is a dream or not, so you guys have to decide for yourselves. But anyways, that is the Polar Express conspiracy theories, the ones that I thought were the most, you know, realistic. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a dream, not a dream? Which conspiracy theory that I just said do you think is true? Or do you guys have any conspiracy theories of your own about this? I'd love to know. So yeah. So the next video I'll do, it'll be on Frosty the Snowman conspiracy theories. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Click that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that notification bell because I do make videos every week. You guys have a great day and I'll see you very, very soon. Peace and love, you guys.